For today's topic, we are going to talk about Venn diagrams and on how to solve the word problems on sets using the Venn diagrams. To visualize the interactions of sets, John Venn in 1880 thought to use overlapping circles, building on a similar idea used by Leonhard Euler in the 18th century. These illustrations, now called Venn diagrams. A Venn diagram represents each set by a circle, usually drawn inside of a containing box representing the universal set. Overlapping areas indicate elements common to both sets. So, types of Venn diagram. First, we have disjoint sets. Have no commonalities. So, no common, walay pariha. So, it's represented by separate circles. For example, so as you can see, separate by two sets. So, in first set, we have music. Then, second set, we have science. So, in this set, in music, so sa music nara si Andrew, Tyler ug Michelle. So silang tulo ganahan og music. Then while sa science naa si Leo, Ava and Leah. So second one is intersection. So represents elements that are in both sets. So represents commonality between sets. So as you can see, the shaded part mao na siya ang commonality of the two sets. For example, in this shaded part, as you can see, the intersection between the two sets, we have Tyler and Leo. So music, the intersection of music and science, the elements are Tyler and Leo. The third one is union, sets of elements that are contained in both sets, only included once. For example, so we have three sets here, set A, set B, and set C. And then in set A, we have 1, 2, 3. In set B, we have 3, 4, 5. In set C, we have 2, 5, 6. So questions, what are the union of A, B, and C? So kasara, so the union of A, B, and C are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The fourth one is complement of A. So ways of saying everything that is not in A. So as you can see, the shaded part, okay, the shaded part, that's the complement of A. For example, so we have two sets here. So we have set A and set B. In set A, we have 1, 2, 3. In set B, we have 4, 3, and 6. And outside of the set, we have 5. So what is the complement of A? So complement of A, so in A, we have 1, 2, 3. So everything that is not in A. So the complement of A is 4, 5, and 6. So last one, difference of two sets. So for example, this one, A minus B. So it means the set of all elements of A that are not elements of B. So mao ni siya. Ang kaning shaded part, mao na siya ang mga elements of A nga wala sa B. And then how about B minus A? So balira siya, mao ni siya ang shaded part sa elements of B nga wala sa A. That's all. So sample problem number 1. Among the 50 kids in Barangay Tabuk, 33 like eating in Jollibee while 32 like eating in McDonald's. So, the two questions are, first, illustrate the problem in Venn diagram. Second, how many like eating both in Jollibee and in McDonald's? So, as you can see, from the given, wala siya gi-mention kung pila ka buok ang nikaon both Jollibee ug McDonald's. So, you have to answer first. Kailangan pa nato pangitaon kung pila ka buok ang nikaon anang duha. So, let us illustrate. Himo tag duha ka circle nga nag-intersect. Kay kani siyang sayda, kay mo na siya ang both nga nikaon og Jollibee and McDonald's. So let's have a Solution. So first, maglet-let ta. First, let S1. So muna siyang S1, S2, then S3. Let S1. So let S1 set of kids who eat in Jollibee only. Then let S2 set of kids who eat in both fast food. Then let S3 set of kids who eat in McDonald's only. So as you can see, ang total ani tanan is 50 kids. So kung i-add na to si S1, S2, S3 is equal to 50 kids. So S1 plus S2 plus S3 is equal to 50 kids. So as we all know, sa Jollibee na ay 33 ka kids ang nikaon sa Jollibee. Unya sa McDonald's na ay 32 ka kids ang nikaon sa McDonald's. So let's move on. So si S1 o si S3 napunta man siya sa Jollibee. So kung i-add na to si S1 o si S2 natay 33. Unya kung i-add na to si S2 o si S3 natay 32 ka kids. So let's move on. How to solve S1? First, let's solve S1. So S1 is equal to 50 minus atong ibalhin si S2 ug si S3. So ngano na negative man siya kay ato man to siyang gibalhin. So S2 plus S3. So S1 equals 50 minus, so S2 ug S3 na atay 32 ka kids. So 32. So S1, so 50 minus 32 is equal to 18. So naay 18 ka buok nga 18 kids who eat in Jollibee only. Now, next, let's solve S3. So S1 plus S2 plus S3 is equal to 50. So let's solve S3 is equal to 50. So kung ato siyang i-transpose sa pikas, mahimo siyang negative. So minus S1 plus S2. So S3 is equal to 50 minus pila itong S1 ug S2 kung atong i-add natay 33. So 50 minus 33. So our S3 is equal to 17. So we have 17 kids who eat in McDonald's only. Next, the last one is S2. So S1 plus S2 plus S3 is equal to 50 kids. So, let's solve the S2 kung ang both nga nikaon mismo sa Jollibee ug sa McDonald's. So, equals 50 minus open and close quantity S1 plus S3. So, S2 is equal to 50 minus pila gata itong S1? S1 nato natay 18 kids. So, atong is-substitute plus pila tong S3 natay 17. So, atong i-substitute. So, our S2 is 50 minus 18 plus 17 is equal to 30. So, our S2 is 15. So, we have 15 kids who eat in both fast food. In both fast foods. And now, so we already know the S1, S2, and S3. So our S1 is the set of kids who eat in Jollibee. So we have 18 kids. So 18 ra kabuk bata ni kaon sa Jollibee ra jud. Jollibee. And then our S2 set of kids who eat in both fast food. So natay 15 ka bata nga ni kaon sa duha ka fast food, both Jollibee and McDonald's. Then sa our S3, we have set of kids who eat in McDonald's only. So natay, this is city ka bata. And now, we can illustrate our Venn diagram. So, here, these are the kids. So, in this part, these are the kids who eat in Jollibee only. Pila ganito, we have 18 kids. And in this part, set of kids who eat in McDonald's only. So, we have 17. So, pila man ang intersection nga nikaon both sa Jollibee ug sa McDonald's. So, naatay 15. So, we are done illustrating the problem using the Venn diagram. So, the second question, we have how many like eating both in Jollibee and in McDonald's? So, pila man kabuk bata ang nikaon both sa Jollibee in McDonald's. So, natay, pila man. So, ang intersection nila, so, naatay 15 kids. So, that's all. For the second problem, a group of 25 high school students were asked whether they use either Facebook or Twitter or both. So, 15 of the students use Facebook and 12 use Twitter. So, there are the 3 questions to follow up the problem. So, first, how many use Facebook only? Second, how many use Twitter only? Third, how many use both social networking sites? To answer the questions, so, parihar gihapon gibuhat nato sa problem number 1, maglet-let kay hapunta. So, Facebook will be the S1. S1, which means set of students who use Facebook only. Then, S2, set of students who use both social networking sites. Then, S3, set of students who use Twitter only. So, here. So, as we all know that S1 plus S2, so, in Facebook, na ay 15 ka bata. So, 15 students ang nigamit. And then, in Twitter, the S2 and S3. Then, in Twitter, so na ay 12 ka students ang nigamit. So, now, let's solve. So, S1 plus S2 plus S3, we have 25 high school students. So, let's solve S1, set of students who use Facebook only. So, S1, so, copy 25. Then, if we're going to transpose the S2 and S3, mahimo na siya from positive, mahimo siyang negative. So, copy. So, minus man. So, S2 plus S3. So, S1 is equal to 25 minus, so atong S2, S3, we have 12 students. So, our S1 will be 25 minus 12, we have 13 students who use Facebook only. Next, let's solve S3. So S1 plus S2 plus S3 is equal to 25. Copy S3 equals copy 25. And then if we're going to transpose S1 S2, mahimo siyang negative. So minus S1 plus S2. So S3 is equal to copy 25. So S1 plus S2, we have, how many students are there? So we have 15 students. 15 students. So our S3 will be 25 minus 15. We have 10 students who use Twitter only. So last one, let's solve the S2. S1 plus S2 plus S3 is equal to 25 students. So let's solve S2, set of students who use both social networking sites. So 25. So if we're going to transpose S1 and S3, mahimo siyang negative. So minus S1 plus S3. So S2 copy equals copy 25 minus, then substitute the S1 and S3. So our S1 is 13. Then our S3 is 10. So S2 is equal to 25 minus 13 plus 10. We have 23. So our S2, we have 2 students who use both social networking sites. So we are done solving the S1, S2, and S3. Now we can answer the following questions. So now let's answer the questions. How many use Facebook only? Pila ganito? So we have 13 students who use Facebook only. So let's write 13 students. And then how many use Twitter only? So we have 10 students who use Twitter only. So 10 students. 10 students. Then the last one, how many use both social networking sites? So we have 2 students. Kuha mo siya SA. So 2 students. So that's all. Sample problem number 2. For the last problem, Mrs. Ruiz presented a diagram showing his students' favorite TV stations. So we have 2 TV stations here. So we have Kapamilya and Kapuso. So as you can see, natay 15 ka bata ang ganahan o Kapamilya only. And then natay 5 ka bata ganahan og Kapuso only. And then natay 11 students who like both Kapamilya and Kapuso. Ma'am, how about 14? So these are the students who don't like both Kapamilya and Kapuso. So now let's answer the following questions. Okay, first question, just look at the diagram. Okay, first question, how many students like Kapamilya? So pila man ka students ang ganahan o Kapamilya? So we have how many? So we have 26 students. Okay, why? Because this one, mao man ni siya ang mga bata nga ganahan og Kapamilya. So 15 plus 11, so we have 26 students. So how many students like both Kapamilya and Kapuso? So like both Kapamilya and Kapuso man, so we have 11 students. So last question, how many students How many students do not like either kapamilya or kapuso? So, naatay, pila man kabok? Okay, very good. We have 14 students. Okay, that's it.